Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. This is GMTV. We are back again on this news about what is going on around Africa and around the whole globe, as it case may be. This one is from Mr. This man from the Guinea president, Mandi. Mr. Mandi, let me put it that way. With the things that he came up with and the natural resources that he has in his country, he said all of them will be mining in the country. They will not carry it to any other country to go and be mining. Because if you look at it properly, most of the mineral resources in Africa, they carry them to other country to mine, and they bring the shaft to Africa to come and be selling it more expensive to the African people. Now everybody are waking up now to take everything into their hands, because there's a manufacturing company in the country, but they will not manufacture it there. They will carry it to other country to go and manufacture it, and later bring it back for you to come and buy more expensive. Let's read what he has to say here. He said Guinea President Mamadi Doumbouya has ordered foreign mining companies to refine resources locally. No minerals will be exported in the raw forms. Processing has to be done locally. That's what he said. He said no minerals from that country should be moved to other country by exportation, and after that, when they bring it back, it's going to be like a powder form. Like one example, if you look at this cocoa production in Africa, in the, let's say about 10 years ago, the cocoa, the way they refine it, and if you see it on the Bonvita and the other one, Melo, it looks like yeah, they look seeded like coffee, but now you can see just the powder, so you don't know what is being mixed to it, or they made it in a way whereby they can get a lot of quantity in a very small amount of cocoa by processing it in different way. What they even do to it, they put sugar on them to make it look tasty, but the main thing that is the main nutrient that is supposed to be given to people that have been removed from in there to do something else, to do something like chocolate and other things. But as you can see now, it's very bad, and even no nutrient on them. If you can test them on the various testing machine, you will see that what we are drinking now is very bad, just ordinary powder. So this is what Africans have to resolve to produce your own, even though in petrol as well. Produce it, crude oil, it can come out with different types of things: kerosene, petrol, diesel, and all this gas and liquid gas that you can find in the marketplaces. Those are the things that they use in other countries. If you look at it, the countries that are producing this thing, they don't have it in them. Instead, they'll be importing it from other countries back to their own country to use, of which they have all the natural resources and minerals around in the country that will supposed to sustain everybody in that country as far as they can go. So as the case may be, now all the African leaders, they are rising up now and taking their own destiny into their own hands, because if you leave everything for other people to process, they'll be giving you some things that are not very good, not healthy, and you don't really trust them if they are giving you the right thing, of which is coming out from your country fresh, but when it comes back to your country, it looks dangerous for the citizen to eat. This one we're going to leave this one here. There's still another news coming. Just wait for us. This GMTV. If today is your first time of coming across our channel, please do us a favor, like, share, also comment. Let other people know about GMTV. Stay with us as we go on the next one. Yes, this is another one that is very, very outrageous about what is going on right now in the country. You see this young man here, they gave him a job to do. They gave him delivery job to do, to go and deliver to a farm. And got into that farm, he found out that the man wasn't there, but the only person that he met there was the man's daughter, which is 8 years old. And they used the advantage to have a go on the 8-year-old girl. And also they after they've discovered everything, they found out there was no one there, and did what he want to do with that lonely area, and found out that there was no one there. And I took this girl and made away with her, and at the same time killed her as well. And before the dad came, everything have already happened. And what the guy, they asked him to go and deliver, he stole that thing and went back again. But fortunately they were able to catch him up, and so also collected that stuff from him. And you see, this one is just an advice for people that have children, most especially female children. If you don't look after them, people will just use them the way they want to use them. And this one happened in Katsina State. This is very, very early morning, and the parents of the girl, they were looking for her. Unfortunately, they found out that she's already been killed by this very, very young man. And they tried to trace where her dead body is. This guy took the dead body to one nearby farm, and we used leaf to cover the dead body. So this is what is happening in Nigeria, just because of the whole thing. The governors or the president, they make everybody poor, make everybody start thinking evil against each other. So I'm going to leave this video for it to play, so you can watch it and hear what they have to say, and so you can hear everything that just happened to this very, very guy. I don't know why they are covering his face, because it can be done. They will leave him, so he will mix with the community again, and he will go and commit another atrocity. The best thing is to just open his face, so that everybody will know who he is, so that when they see him next time, it will be recognized, and also they will caution him. Or if they're going to leave him at all, we don't know, because everything that happens in the north, none of them are in the prison. The only people that are in the prison from the southeast, from the west, southwest, that is only people they can put in prison. But their own people that are committing atrocity, and it is most especially these Boko Haram people as well, they don't put them in the prison. Well, I'm going to leave this video for you to watch it, and also share, like, also tell other people about GMTV. This is GMTV. Keep watching.
A 25-year-old suspected rapist, Jibrin Yusuf, has been arrested for raping and gruesomely slaughtering an 8-year-old girl in the Faskari local government area of Katsina State. Parading the suspect before newsmen at the command's headquarters, police spokesman, Assistant Superintendent ASP Abubakar Sadiq Aliyu said the suspect took advantage of the girl when he was contracted by the girl's father to work on his farmland and committed the crime. ASP Aliyu said the suspect was arrested when the late victim's father, Hassan Jibrin, employed the services of the suspect to convey fertilizer from one of his farms to the other, situated at the outskirts of the village, with the victim assigned to guard the fertilizer at one of the farms.
While the victim was assigned to guard the fertilizer at one of the farms delivered by the suspect, and her father was attending to some laborers in his other farm, the suspect took advantage of the situation, forcefully dragged the little girl to a nearby farm where he raped, used a sharp knife and slaughtered the victim. He further moved the corpse to another location, to another farmland nearby, where he used leaves to cover the dead body of the girl and made away with the 3 bags of the fertilizer that he initially delivered to the farm.
Confessing the crime, the suspect said the victim's father contracted him to take 6 bags of fertilizer to his 2 farms. He added that as he dropped 3 in the first farm, he proceeded to the second to drop the remaining 3. That was where his mind told him to steal the fertilizer, and in the process, he found the 8-year-old girl alone and decided to take the opportunity to satisfy his urge by forcefully raping her. At the point of raping the girl, he said he was afraid that the girl might tell what happened to her. So after the act, he decided to kill her by stabbing her with a knife in her throat and slaughtered her like an animal. He further confessed to having moved the corpse to another farmland, covered it with leaves, and made off with the 3 bags of fertilizer, which the police later recovered.
Yanka ta kai kamar da ake yanka rago ko caka mata kai. Caka mata ne a makogoro.